Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 36. The great push into France will happen soon. Well, let's see what... To be honest, the Axis powers have not really got much going on. The push in Russia is really their only hope. East China is just a non-starter. Ow! Well, I suppose at least if that artillery moves into the town, the anti-tank gun can move into the road. General Anders has turned down our offer to evacuate thousands of Polish soldiers from the USSR. So it would seem appropriate that we enlist these men into the Red Army and then form them into the Polish Corps. The Polish Corps will then deploy at Strength 8 with no experience due to the poor health of the men. Will require upgrading. General Anders hadn't evacuated Polish soldiers and civilians from the USSR to the Middle East. It's likely that more would have taken the field in the USSR, yes. For Poland! Given the large armoured formations that both sides can deploy on the Eastern Front, there have been calls for a formation of dedicated anti-tank units. These will be useful when encountering enemy armoured formations, but will be fragile in fighting enemy infantry. This is the issue with anti-tank guns, is most of the front line is an infantry horde. So where are you going to put your anti-tank guns? It's going to cost me 200 MPPs for 3 anti-tanks, and they'll be half strength. So 3 anti-tanks cost... Three anti-tanks cost what? I think they're like 150 each, maybe 200. You're getting a small discount, but on a set of units that potentially are not useful. Because you can't afford to buy anti-tank technology. And they'll be vulnerable to infantry. I mean, they're better than garrisons at blockading, but... Oh, let's take them. See if I can find a use for them. Mexico joins the Allies? What? Portugal towards the Allies, 14%. Sweet. Mass demonstrations throughout Vichy France proclaim their support for de Gaulle. Naval weaponry level 2 has arrived. Command and control level 1 for China. Sweet. We're taking some damage on the supply routes here, but not much. Say 20, 35, like 50 points of damage. It's really not that painful. It's about 10% of my income. But I will go and hunt down those subs soon. That just goes away without you clicking. You know, what if you're studying that page? You can't bring it up later. I wonder if Japan will repair that. I wonder if they can repair that. America, fuck yeah! Gonna bring the freedom. Ah, get nothing but sorrow. Yeah, that's just futile. No! Nice! That was actually a good exchange. That wasn't, though. More subs. Oh, what a shocker. Oh, another unit feeds itself into my surround. Another German unit walks into the kill box. Oh, they did repair them. Okay. Transporting units around, obviously, you know, it costs money. It also reduces morale and readiness. They've got 4 turns or 2 months to really damage me. Because that's how much good weather time they're going to have. Once the winter turns up again, it's going to be another slam. They're targeting the oil! That is some incredible range, my god. Haha. Planes are so bad! They're so bad! Pom 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 pom. Think about... Oh man, he even took one back. Just think about the cost of all those aircraft. For how little they're doing. That could have been artillery. Oof. Those hits on that tank are bad, though. Mole. Man. All it's just costing them lots and lots and lots of money. And we know from our own experience that they're not doing the hugest amount of morale damage. Okay, he just took a hit. Oh, that was a big hit. They do get the odd critical. That's the only issue. Oh man, Italian tanks are bad. Ooh. Crits away on both sides there. Okay. You better fill in that town. That's all I can say. Ooh. Nice. I feel like saying stop hitting yourself, because that is what is happening right now. Yeah. The guys at Rangoon just need to hold out. Oh, it's a big crit. It's funny though that with the critical rolls it seems like both sides, if they were going to take a lot of damage, they'd both take lots of damage. Okay. I feel like the German line is starting to thin out. Oof. Oh, he still took 2 back though, so that's okay. I did not want to lose that unit. I guess it was inevitable. The Moscow front line is starting to crumble a little bit. The Moscow front line is in trouble, and so is the oil fields front line. But if, well, we'll talk about it once this. If this position breaks for the Germans, if I keep killing units there, then the attack on the oil will fail as well. And that'll be GG, because if that position breaks, I can just go behind them. Not even joking. If this position or this position breaks or this position breaks, I can just drive down here, retaking towns and cutting off supply. Oh, the sub went down this way. Either way, I can't chase it. That ship needs to go to port. Mother Russia must hold. Goodbye, Van Galen. Finally, another USA HQ. And a strategic bomber, actually. That's kind of something I really wanted. Right, starting with the US. $59% now for Portugal. Getting there. Who else is... Okay. Let's go and fix those battleships. Goddamn short-range transport. Long-range amphibious. That can do neither. Okay. Let's load up the troops. Shall I just cruise these in? Supply affects combat, so there is a question as to whether you want to reduce supply from 12. Okay, so garrisons can only hold territory, they cannot. Five supply. Can't hit him for now. I guess I have no choice but to reload them into assault transports to get the strike back. If it works that way. Which it might not. I guess I just need to reload them into transports. It's that simple. Okay, that unit cannot actually do that. Okay. This could do with a refit. Set mode. Bombardiers to your stations. Break the port, break the town. And if we're going to attack with transports, we're going to make sure that we've got enough to actually kill the unit outright. Especially on a on an island where landing is not possible. Let's load up the troops. Okay. forces to occupy. Forces to occupy with. I guess old Truk is next. I really wish that this had spawned here instead of here. It doesn't even make any sense that it spawned here. The port is here, so why wouldn't it be here? Or here? Or here? But no, it's the other side where there's no port. And where it's really exposed. I'm gonna... just for pure safety's sake, I'm gonna put a destroyer there. Just in case something comes flying out of the woodwork. Okay, there's a lot of upgrading on the fleet to do here, but obviously the ports are turning ships around as fast as they can. I can't quite reach the port. Go with the light cruiser. Turn them around, upgrade them, and get them back on the front. Fully ready to contribute. I think I have all the tools I need here to get the job done in the Pacific. Kind of funny how an anti-air is as good as a special forces unit. Let's check research. I don't think that there's anything we want research-wise. We'll fly that out operationally. This is a very big are these guys upgraded? You know what? If I load all this up into long-range amphibious transports, they could serve me in France quite strongly. Right. What else do we want? Oh, we can buy some tanks. Can we afford to buy them fully upgraded? No. I'm not sure I want to buy them unupgraded. Just means you end up wasting a turn upgrading them. Let's get another Special Forces team. The amount of units that the US is allowed to buy is ridiculous. In fact, let's grab another artillery. Actually, before we do any of that, we should see if any of our units here can be healed or upgraded. Okay, that's fine, but that costs the UK. Long-range aircraft increases spotting action points and strike range values by 1 for most types of aircraft and both types of carriers. Naval spotting range increases by 2 per level. Strike range and... I mean, it's a lot of stuff that just improves range. I'm not sure how useful that will truly be. Subs and anti-tank are just really not a thing for the US. I think we'll just hold on to their points for now. The fact that garrisons cannot be turned into long-range amphibious transports kind of hurts their usefulness on this front as well. Oh, that is upgradable. Sweet. Still, they will be necessary for holding positions. Let's grab a couple. Alright, that's the US dealt with. These turns are getting very long. India. Hold the line, India. This is coming out of the UK budget. I can't leave this undefended because they could just send some troops in via the sea. The AI is not the brightest, but I'm sure it will still be happy. Okay, that anti-aircraft guns arrived just in time. That morale and supply is terrible, so force march is not a thing. We are now in range. Relief forces are now almost in range of this town. Once they arrive, if these planes stick around, then we should be able to just fight them directly, and that will be the end of that. What India really needs is mobility. But that's not going to happen. Command and control would be another good grab. Since we've got 1 HQ and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Oh well. At least India will be able to provide some extra relief for China. Not that China seems to need it. China seems to be very much kicking the toffee out of the Japanese without much effort being required. $59, 73, 41. Okay, yeah. Morale for this team is low, and it also needs a weapon refit. So we can swap these. Heal this one. Let's get that weapon refit done. I've got a lot of very powerful units sat on the front line that haven't had an opportunity to upgrade. Okay. I got enough HQs actually that everyone is pretty much fully upgraded. %17 morale. And no upgraded weapons. They've got to come out and swap position with this, really. Pull them out. Nice. Great. $57 points. Why can't I upgrade them? Oh, because I used them, of course. I used these two. I'll take the opportunity to swap these two. This unit is not as good as this one, but it's not upgraded. The situation is a total disaster for the Japanese. 1 for 3. Oof. They're just getting their units ground into the dirt. Oh look, a mechanized. These guys could be trying to go around to get coming from behind. I feel like that is something I should prevent. I may, because this is all roaded, I may bring this Indian tank. This is, you know, this is the real deal. This is an actual proper tank division. I might bring this tank in here and just to secure Kunming and avoid any embarrassing flank situations. Right. France is slowly generating money, which is kind of funny. The UK. Born in the U of K. Sorry. Right. I see that one of the German subs has decided to join me. Let's have a little parley, shall we? You wretched beast. Oh, what a guess! Enemy contact! It's the Jinaisu? Or as I call it, the target practice. I guess he did that to save the carrier, but I don't mind. I'll happily exchange damage all day long with these fools. Yeah, what a shocker. Needs a proper port. All right. Oh wow, it's here. Oh, okay. Well, that was an exchange. You know what? It's totally worth it. I don't even think destroyers are that expensive. They're 155. Fully upgraded, they're 200. So even fully upgraded, they're cheaper than a sub. This was a good exchange for me. And every sub that gets crippled is just a bill that the Germans have to pay. And he's also a sub that is no longer harassing my my trade routes. Shame I did that first instead of... I could have done it the other way around and had this available. But anyway, he should run for the hills, because if he doesn't, I will sink his ass. I think that there's a sub down here somewhere. I'd hate to bump into it with a carrier. Okay, let's worry about this first, and then we'll worry about... Because the reason why I kept my planes around was to deal with this. Okay, he has no entrenchment, no morale, no hope. Fire at will. Oh, it's a big hit! Okay, he held. Alright, he's smoked. The Africa campaign is successful. Expensive. I don't even know if these are going to be very useful, but whatever. These units are going to be shipped out. This unit is not very useful. It's just got really terrible stats. it's the equivalent of light tanks. It's like a garrison on wheels. So this unit is going to go back to Alexandria just to secure it. Now I can finally start pulling the fleet out. We need to get back to the UK where the major ports are. Okay, let's not do that until we can see the area. One for two, man. Guess he got plenty of strat bombings. This is a major port, so in theory I could use it for full refit. Let's see if that's true. You know, I'm aware that there might be a sub out there somewhere. Although, you know, it could be one of these that's up here. But, you know, the worst it can do is hurt one of my ships. It would take a fleet of subs to actually get a kill. Sadly, these light cruisers cannot go past Mark II. Off you go. Why didn't you reveal all that? I don't know. Anyway. I don't think the sub is around. I'm in your base, blockading your dudes! So normally, you would be preparing to invade Italy now. But I'm actually going to invade France. We can squeeze Italy from the top. Italy's national morale has taken massive hits. It's like 66%. And it's going to take another hit with the fall of that, of Tripoli. That's going to put them on the edge of surrender. All I'm going to have to do is move into here, to the top of Italy. And then we can avoid the quagmire which is trying to fight up it. This is some very serious fleet. Okay. This has a strike available. It's a Mark II sub though, and this is a heavy cruiser. They're not too hot. These two could probably go after this and sink it. But feels unnecessary. When is Mark II naval weapons is on the way? It's a long way away. Mark II naval weapons is a long, long, long way away. It may take like half a year to finish refitting the British fleet, but Hopefully we can just eliminate all the subs, and that'll be my convoy routes unmolested. I would actually take 1 damage. How funny. Okay. Many of the American units can be upgraded, which I will do. Might as well. The UK ones cannot, for now. Okay, garrison's in position. Its current supply, 6 and 5. And it's going to be much higher soon. That's actually going to be the amounts I need to start reinforcing. I want to get the upgrade for this artillery ASAP. Try and shuffle this artillery towards the front line. You know what? I'll take it. You want to fight in the choke? Let's fight. Okay, there was one thing I forgot. I didn't forget it. There is a US unit on the way. Rocket artillery. Just making sure that the path is not stupid. Rocket artillery in the USA. All right, this is gonna help us push. Long range amphibious transport. I'm allowed 2. The UK is getting very wealthy. Most of its forces are deployed, apart from, you know, obvious air picks. But in terms of raw infantry, I've only got 2 armies left to purchase. That's it. Would sort of indicate. Good. Hidden in the port. Would sort of indicate I'm free to pursue additional research. But that's maxed out. That can't be sped up. Command control's maxed out. Everything useful is maxed out. Honestly, production and industrial technology, what is the point? It will never pay off, especially not halfway through the war. Maybe the UK could become useful with fighters over time. Just further frustrate not particularly useful air forces. Okay, I think that's the UK done. $56. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Hold the line. Stay off my island. Okay, I think that's it. I could repair this, but as I said, I'm not that interested in taking that. As soon as Italy surrenders, it's a done deal anyway. Okay, Mexico has a core and a garrison. I'm going to presume that they're under the USA command. Purchase actually is the best way to tell. Yes. Alright, I guess there's just more money for the US to grind. Okay. It looks like the enemy forces pulled back from the swamp, which is good. Unfortunately, my front line is being penetrated, which is bad. My truck is loaded. One pip special forces. Okay. Oh, damn. Damn. I should have unattached that. Let's detach that. It's not so exposed on the front line. This will probably not hold, but we'll try. Hit. Okay, but it's not a big deal. Nice. Oh, vicious. I probably should have swapped that out, but never mind. What is the status of this unit? Terrible. Ooh. Oh, it went the other way. Okay, I got a crit. Okay, that evened out. I should have done 4 damage and taken 2, and that is what the result was. Eventually. I wouldn't mind over-strengthening this. But anyway. It's got places to be. And those places are on the front line. Alright, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these anti-tank guns. I should probably just fill in some gaps with them. But the Germans are struggling to penetrate my line here, and that's how I want it. A Mark II army. Oh no, it's just a core, but it will do. Let's make sure that we don't get Finlanded that would be a problem. Okay, their morale is crushed. They need to be off the front line. Mark II weapons. Nearly finished giving Mark II weapons to all of my troops, which is good. Man, this position is holding amazingly. The terrain for them is so horrible. They're in this marsh. And I'm also in the marsh, but I'm using fortification tiles instead, which replaces the marsh. So get him. Ugh. Get him! Come on. You have entered the death tile. Let it be known that the streets of Rosner are filled with the blood and corpses of the enemy. Okay, right, let's think about this. Detach, attach. All change. Wow. 4 for 3 against the Hungarians. Oh yeah, of course that's why. I'm like, why is this such a bad exchange? Hungarian troops are rubbish. It's because of that rocket artillery. So, no mystery there. Right. Detach. Attach. Swap. Pricey. Pricey, and this unit is also deeply unhappy. Oh well. I'm just gonna have to hold the line. This unit here is scaring me because it's got 3 experience. Feels like I don't have an easy out. Some Italian troops here. I mean, a 1-for-1 exchange with the Germans is always worth it for Russia. They got 2 months left of good fighting conditions. Entrenchment 2. Entrenchment 2. If they keep feeding troops into this, they gotta run out eventually. I'm gonna do it. Oh. RNGesus did not bless me. Oh, come on! Wow, I took above average damage and did below average on every strike. I feel like I should have killed that. Especially on this. I was going to move it. Now that's... Now that's just not a thing that's going to happen. Okay. Can't afford anything right now. Shouldn't we have already received these? We're now in May. How come we haven't received these? They're going to be in 43 and 44. Okay. Never mind. 42 and 42, but we are going to receive some paratroopers and an army very soon. So many cheap cores I could buy. This train will be ideal for picking off these guys if they push up. And if they don't, I'll just upgrade it. Okay. What is this? Okay, it's a free core. Let's move it up. Maybe I can find the money to repair it next turn. Also, it needs upgrades. Okay. The Russians continue to be under a huge amount of pressure, but the Germans are definitely taking more damage. And the winter will be coming soon. Again. When the winter turns up a second time, I'm sure that they'll be less than enthusiastic about it. This unit is probably a lost cause, but it's just a core. I managed to get the army out. So that's good. And then if I move this core in here and this artillery back, then we're trading a tiny bit of ground for some continued capacity to put hurt on the enemy. These units are way too damaged to actually push. I'm so glad that their tanks are stuck up there. This is a big threat, this artillery. Obviously, as I've demonstrated throughout the whole of this campaign, artillery really makes the difference. Oh, Connor, rating 7. Wow. He started with a rating of 4. He's really grown as a commander in that desert hellhole. I think the parts of the fleet that are not repairing can bombard Bordeaux until I get my foot in the door. And I will get my foot in the door. Oh, you know what else is funny? Just thinking this. Look at all these Italian units on this front. Italy must be barely defended. Imagine if someone were to, I don't know, deploy a few amphibious transports and go for a little jolly into Italy. That is certainly a thought for next time. But that's it for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to stare at the map and make sure I didn't miss anything, but I don't think that I did. And hopefully we can just push into France. The liberation of France can commence. I must admit, I do have some thoughts that an amphibious landing just directly into the Italian heartland could also dumpster them out of the war. But I think I probably just want an artillery wall here. Just carve back France. If I can retake the Maginot line. This is a really defensible position. It's just that French units have their morale trashed. But a wall of British units here with artillery behind them would be an insurmountable problem. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.